Welcome back, dear friends. It's an honor to be here with you once again. If this is your first time joining us, welcome to a space where authenticity, truth, and inner clarity take precedence over distraction and illusion. Today, we're going to explore a topic that's especially relevant in our fast-paced, emotionally turbulent world: negative energy. But more importantly, we are going to ask a deeper question: how do we protect ourselves not by withdrawing, but by living with deep compassion? In a world filled with stress, uncertainty, and conflict, many of us have become more sensitive to the energetic field around us. You've probably felt it walking into a room and sensing something heavy, interacting with someone and feeling emotionally drained, scrolling through the news and suddenly feeling hopeless or angry without knowing why. So naturally, people ask, how do I avoid this? How do I protect my peace? The most common answer you'll hear is isolation. Stay away from toxic people. Don't engage. Shut it all out. And while boundaries are healthy and sometimes necessary, this approach can lead to another problem: emotional paralysis and spiritual stagnation. Because true growth doesn't happen in hiding. It happens in the fire. And real peace isn't about escaping energy, it's about transmuting it. So the real question isn't, how do I avoid negative energy? It's, how do I stay rooted in light, even when surrounded by darkness? The answer is compassion. Let's understand this in depth. What is negative energy? At its core, it's suffering made visible. It's pain that hasn't been healed. It's fear that hasn't been comforted. It's anger that hasn't been understood. So when someone radiates negativity, when they lash out, manipulate, judge, it's not because they are evil. It's because they are hurting. They are lost. They are cut off from their own essence. And that recognition changes everything. Because once you stop seeing a negativity as a personal attack and start seeing it as a cry for help, you stop reacting defensively. You stop absorbing it. You start responding with wisdom, with empathy, with clarity. That is the first layer of protection. The second layer is awareness. You are not just a sponge. You are also a transmitter. What you feel is not always yours. You may walk into a room and pick up sadness. That doesn't mean you're sad. It means you're attuned. So the key is to develop discernment. Ask yourself, is this mine? Or did I pick this up from someone or something? The moment you recognize that what you feel isn't always a reflection of who you are, you gain power, you create space. You remember that you are not the emotion, you are the awareness behind it. And that awareness gives birth to choice. Choice is the ultimate protection. You can choose how to respond. You can choose whether to engage or walk away. You can choose whether to mirror the chaos or to become stillness. You can choose to be a bomb rather than a trigger. Let me tell you a story. There was once a woman who worked in a toxic office environment: gossip, backstabbing, endless complaints. Every day she came home exhausted, even though she said nothing and kept to herself. One day, she spoke to a teacher. "I try to avoid them. I don't say anything. But still, I feel drained." The teacher asked, "Do you carry compassion into your silence, or do you carry judgment?" That one question shifted everything. She realized that even though she was silent, her heart was closed. She was not neutral, she was defensive. She saw her co-workers as bad energy, not as struggling humans. So she began to shift, not by confronting, not by preaching, but by silently blessing each person she interacted with. "May you be free from suffering." That became her mantra. Over time, her energy changed. People felt it. Some stopped complaining around her, others softened. Most importantly, she no longer felt drained, because she was no longer resisting. She was radiating. That is the true shield, not walls, but waves of compassion. let's go deeper into how compassion works as protection. Compassion is not passive. It is not weak. It does not mean tolerating abuse or enabling dysfunction. True compassion includes boundaries, but it also includes understanding. It means seeing beyond behavior into the pain beneath it. It means being able to say, "No, I will not allow this," without hate, without revenge, without becoming what you resist. Compassion is fierce, it is clear, it is strong, and it has its own frequency. That frequency is not compatible with fear, or manipulation, or hatred. So when you operate from compassion, negative energy cannot stick to you. It cannot find a home. It has nothing to feed on. Let's look at a spiritual truth. What you resist persists, but what you embrace with understanding dissolves. So when you meet negativity with more negativity, criticism, anger, coldness, you feed it. But when you meet it with presence and care, you disarm it. That doesn't mean you'll always change the other person, but you will protect your energy. You will keep your light intact. Let me offer you a practical practice. Each morning, before you step into the world, set this intention. May I be a source of calm in chaos. May I see pain behind every projection. May I remain in my heart, no matter what I face. Then visualize a golden light surrounding you, not as a wall, but as an aura of compassion. This is not superstition. This is energetic alignment. When you choose to operate from love, you change the field around you. If you do this consistently, you will notice a shift. Less conflict, more ease. People will begin to treat you differently. Not because you're lucky, but because you're aligned. Energy is contagious, but so is presence. Let's talk briefly about technology and media, huge sources of modern negativity. The news, social media, even entertainment, these things shape your vibration. Not because information is bad, but because unchecked exposure overwhelms your nervous system. So again, the answer is not avoidance. It's conscious consumption. Don't start your day with panic. Don't end it with outrage. Begin with silence. End with gratitude. Your energy deserves better. You are not just a receiver of energy. You are a generator of it. And that means you can decide, moment by moment, what kind of frequency you offer the world. That is your power. That is your protection. So next time someone brings you negativity, pause. Breathe. Remember, this is suffering speaking. Then choose your response. Not your reaction. Your response. Let it come from love. Not to fix, what to control, but to remain true to who you are. And in doing so, you will become what the world desperately needs, an anchor, a lighthouse, a mirror of compassion. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you've experienced a transformation by choosing compassion over reaction, tell us your story in the comments. Subscribe, like, and share this with someone who needs a little light today. Until next time, may your heart remain open, your energy be clear, and your life be a reflection of the peace you carry within.